Dr. Duck here to welcome you back to McCracken County Public Library's virtual story time. Hooray! This week I encourage you to practice learning about the letter O, reading it, singing about it, signing it, and looking for things that start with the letter O. Yeah, here's the capital letter O, and you know there's a little o too. Yes, look at them together. Big O and little o. Here is the sign for the letter O. You can do it with your hand like this. Try it. Yeah. And let's sing. The sound of the letter O is Yeah, I got O, in my hand I got O, in my hand I got O, in my hand, and I can read the letter O in words like, well, let's find some words. Well, let me get my spyglass. Look, you just make the same sign for your spyglass. Yeah, let's see, over here. Oh, here it is. Here we go. All right. I spy with my little eye something that begins with the letter O, and it is, you know that? Ostrich. That's right. He's got a long neck. Okay. And next one, onions. Oh, I like onions. And then last one, oh, wow. Do you know what that is? Yeah, an octopus. Great job reading, kids. And now it's time for Brary's digital book.
Hello there, Miss Nicole and Brary Bear here to read your digital book, The Tickly Octopus by Ruth Galloway. And thanks to Penguin Random House for letting us read these digital books to you this season. Let's begin. What is the setting, Brary? Definitely an ocean. There's an O word for you, Dr. Duck. Down in the ocean, among the swirling seaweed and the colorful coral, lived a tickly octopus. He had 8 twisty, twirly arms, and he loved to use them to tickle. Count those arms. When Octopus tickled the little fish, they jumped and jiggled and wriggled and giggled. Hee! They thought tickling was tons of fun. But most of the creatures found his tickling tiresome. Octopus tickled Sea Star and made her squirm. "Stop it!" she squeaked. And Octopus tickled Clickety-Clackety Crab, and Crab tripped and tumbled into the sand. "Hey, go away!" he snapped. But I'm a tickly octopus, and I'm really good at tickling," said Octopus sadly, and he swam off to tickle the wriggly-giggly fish again, since they liked it. But one day Octopus saw Oyster snoozing among the seashells. Oh, he couldn't resist giving her one tiny tickle. Teeny tiny tickle, that is. But Oyster woke up with a jump, boop, and dropped her precious pearl. Ping, bip, boing! It bounced over the rocks and was swept away by the current. "Oh, no!" gasped Octopus. Poor Oyster was upset, very upset. "I'm sorry," said Octopus. I'll get it back for you." So Octopus raced through the water with a whoosh and a swoosh. "Wheel!" he said. "I never knew I could be so super speedy." Octopus followed the pearl as it tumbled to the bottom of the sea. "Wow," he said, "I never knew I could swim so deep." He's speedy, he can swim deep. At last Octopus reached the pearl, but plink, plonk, plop! Oyster's precious pearl bounced over the rocks, slipped through the small gap in the ocean floor. Octopus then squished and squashed and heaved and squeezed and managed to push his rubbery body through the gap. "Oh," he said, "I never knew I could be so squishy." He's speedy, he can swim deep, and he can be squishy. There, glinting in the darkness, was the smooth and shiny pearl, but just behind it was a fierce eel. "Yikes!" squeaked Octopus. He quickly picked up the pearl and sped away. "Hey, give me that pearl!" roared the eel. Octopus huffed and puffed, and the eel chased him, and he swum such a long way, and he was very tired, and the eel was getting closer and closer, and with a spurt and a squirt, a belch and a squelch, Octopus sprayed a cloud of black ink, and the eel couldn't see a thing. "Oh my," said Octopus, "I never knew I could be so inky," and he danced happily back to Oyster. He didn't know he was also inky. Wow, he learned a lot of things about himself. Oyster was delighted to get her pearl back. "Hey, I promise I won't ever tickle you again," Octopus said. "I found a lot of other things I'm good at doing. From now on, I'm going to be a speedy, deep-sea, squishy, inky octopus. But I'll still be a little tickly, too." The end. Oh, thanks for letting us read that. And yes, did you see the letter O? We sure did.
Thank you so much for reading us that book. And yes, we saw the word octopus in the title. Tickly Octopus. Oh, he found out he was better at many things. He had no idea. Can I get 3 cheers? Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!